by the one in whose hand my soul is, you will not enter Jannah until what? Until you believe. No, you believe first. By Allah, you will not enter Jannah until you believe. Look at the other piece here. By Allah, you will not enter Jannah unless or until you believe, and you will not attain faith until you love one another. It means we have to love one another. Love one another. ألا أدلكم على شيء إذا فعلتموه تحاببتم. Can I direct you to something that if you do, you will love one another? What? أفشوا السلام بينكم. Spread salam. By the way, a lot of you may just be thinking right now about the word Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. La. You know what salam means? Security. That I feel secure from you. That I know that you're not going to stab me in the back. That's what salam is. I trust you. I can trust you. I can count on you. You're not double agents. You're not double faces. You don't smile in my face and then in my back you go and do something else. هذا هو السلام. هذا هو السلام. We're supposed to spread this in our communities. We're supposed to promote this in our communities. In closing, inshallah. In closing, inshallah. One more minute. They say, حسن الخلق, good manner, شيء هين, is an easy thing. وجه طليق, cheerful face, happy face. وكلام لين, and soft speech. والله يا إخوة, me and my brother Shafiqi were talking about this brother this morning. I'll never forget this brother. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يرحمه وأن يغفر. He died a long time ago, but I don't know. My memory always recall this brother. His name is Abdullah. You remember brother Abdullah in Sudan? He died a couple of years back. A Sudani brother. Abdullah, he used to be in Lana. Huh? Sudani who? In Sudan. Wallahi ya. Every time I see him smiling. He's laughing, smiling. That's what we need in our communities. Come on. We have enough trouble out there. You know. We have enough fitna outside. MashaAllah, here's somebody I know. And I want to tell you, he had issues at home. Like every home has issues. Every person has issues. All of us, we have problems. We do have problems at home, and at our work, and our relationships with one another. But وَتَبَسُّمُكَ فِي وَجْهِ أَخِيكَ صَدَقَةً. That you smile in the face of your brother, in the face of your sister, is a sadaqah. And the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, لَا تُحَقِّرَنَّ مِنَ الْمَعْرُوفِ شَيْئًا. You know what causes us not to smile in the faces of one another? The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also mentioned it. Do not belittle any good deed. Usually Muslim, and I'm Muslim, smiling, that's, no, we don't need that sadaqah, we don't need that hasana. I have other sources of good deeds. لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Do not belittle any of the good deeds. حتى ولو تلقى أخاك بوجه طليق. Even this one, that you meet your brother, meet your sister with a cheerful face. Brothers and sisters in Islam, in closing, and I really mean it this time, your success in your test in this world has two dimensions. Your relationship with Allah, that you're conscious of Him, you're mindful of Him, but I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to fulfill this fully. And I'm the first one who's unable to, because we're all sinners. Now, make sure that as soon as you sin, you follow that sin with a good deed to erase it. Erase it from your heart, because the stain on the heart will distance you from Allah. Erase it from your book, so it's over. But the most challenging piece is the second dimension, is us dealing with one another. And the tool, the weapon, is the tongue. Think before you speak. Umar radiallahu anhu entered one day into the room of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, and he found him actually holding his tongue. Abu Bakr, ya ikhwa, holding his tongue. What are you doing? Ya Khalifa Rasulullah, after the death of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. قال يا عمر, he said, يا عمر, إنك لا تدري إن هذا أوردني الموارد. You don't know this tongue. Ya ikhwa, sometimes we say things we don't even remember it. I tell you, sometimes I give lectures and later on I hear, I don't believe I said this in the lecture. I don't even remember it. أحصاه الله ونسوه. It's recorded. It's written. I close with the statement of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu. He says, there is no limb in your body that needs a life sentence, jail, than your tongue. Hold the tongue. Think before you speak. And if you believe in Allah, and if you believe that one day you will be held accountable for what you say, if you believe that, you better then use that tongue to say something which is good, or keep it locked. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
Takbir. Let's go and pray Salat al-Asr. Then we're coming down. The sisters have requested that, the 45 minutes lecture was nothing, that the negotiation was for 2 hours. Inshallah, we're going to come back for that 2 hours. Whatever we can spit out within that 2 hours, then the question will come after that. But wallahi, they actually attack me at the back, like, it's not 45 minutes.
Well, I asked you what you want me to do. So I'm going to blame you.
Inshallah, I accept that blame, and I'm retracting.